Oh boy, oh boy. Come on. Let's put this thing. Oh, well, look at my belly. How about we put it? I don't know. We're gonna put it in a good stand or something. How about right there? Does that work? Hello, hello, hello. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. But if it don't, then I'll just record it at the house. But yeah, I got a buddy of mine that was talking about how he had a big change in his perspective when he stopped worrying about what's next, what's next, what's next. And basically living in the now and, kind of finishing what you're doing now. It's like we're such in a hurry and such a fast-paced life. Go, 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 go. Always looking for the next thing, especially if you're motivated. You're always looking for that next thing, the next thing to do, the next thing to do. And like in ministry or whatever else, it's like, okay, and I have that issue too. It's like, what I gotta do next? What I gotta do next? It's like, and I get all these ideas, and I'm all over the map, and have a hard time focusing on one thing. Thus, like this, doing these videos and things, and I do my daily devotionals, which then I end up getting burned out on it, and I don't go back to it. And it reminded me of one of my favorite passages in the Bible, which I'm driving, so I'm not going to pull it up. But you can look at it. It's from Philippians chapter 1. And I don't know it by heart, but I know the gist of it. So, and this is one of the prison epistles when Paul's in prison, and it's not where Paul wanted to be, never where he planned to be, but he actually was, talks about wanting to go to Rome a bunch of times. That was like his ultimate goal, to go to Rome and keep spreading the word past Rome. And but God had a different plan, and he did take him to Rome, but not in the way that Paul planned on doing it. Not his traditional way where he went and set up churches and preached the word on the street and caused riots and all those other things. Other ways he got the word out. He put him in prison, and on the way out there he shipwrecked 3 times and just all kinds of drama. I'm sure y'all know the stories, but if you don't, go check out Acts and all and read all about it. It's pretty awesome. But so he's in Rome, and he's under house arrest kind of prison because he's a special guy, and he's handcuffed or chained to a guard 24 hours a day, no matter what he's doing. If he's reading and writing his letters or whatever, using the facilities, whatever, he's got a guard with him at all times. And that guard, so he's trapped to this guard. He can't go anywhere, can't do anything. It makes it really hard for, I'm sure, for his writing and everything else he's doing. And he wrote, I think it's 4 epistles, if I'm not mistaken. They're in prison. 4 of the ones we hold dear to our hearts, and Philippians being one of them. But even though he's trapped in chains, totally set off on what his goals are, because he's got big plans to go everywhere and spread the gospel all over the place. He's trapped there in this one place. I'm sure he wants to get out, and he's not only trapped there, but he's chained to these guards, and these guards are they work 6-hour shifts. He has 4 guards a day working with him, or not working with him, but having to deal with him for 6 hours a day. And he ends up sharing the gospel with these guys and converting these guards. And they end up spreading the gospel all through the palace courts and all. to all their families and all. I mean, it becomes like a wildfire through Rome, and he did it all through being in prison. And it's got, it's like God put him there for that reason, and I'm sure he wasn't very happy about it. Didn't see it when he got there, but it's like he put him there and put him in that situation, something he could never foreseen, and he had to stay there until his job was complete. It's like, and that's the same thing. I mean, this is why I correlated this with this, why it hit me. I was like, we're always looking for that next thing. We're always that new job. We're tired of our job. It's a dead end job, or you hate the people you're working with. You hate the bosses. They're screwing around with your pay, or whatever it is. And it's like, or the church you're at, and they got all kinds of issues, or whatever it is. Even in your own family, and your marriage is sucking, or whatever it is, and you just want to get out. You want to go on to the next thing. It's the grass is always greener on the other side kind of mentality. I gotta get out of here. I gotta change. I gotta just I gotta get out of this prison. But a lot of times we stop while we're in that prison, what we think is a prison, and look around us and ask ourselves, are we done here? Is there a reason why I'm here? Am I done with this placement? God put me here for a reason. Am I done with this? Maybe the reason why I haven't moved on from this, maybe I haven't found that next job, or my relationship at home hasn't changed, or whatever the situation. Things haven't changed because I haven't done what I'm supposed to do in that moment. And we're looking ahead, we're looking at the future, we're looking at ways we can change things. Maybe the change is how we're reacting to that situation that we're in. Maybe there's something we need to be doing, and things we need to finish. Maybe we're not done there. Maybe we're not done in that prison. Maybe we're not done being shackled to whatever situation we're in, and we got that task to finish. So just think about that, maybe, because it hits me too, because I'm about to be done with school, and that's a big pressing thing. And I get people asking me all the time, it's like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with your degree? And it's like, I don't know. And I'm kind of waiting on, I'm like, okay, should I be making plans, or should I just be waiting, or, I don't, it's like, am I done with what I'm doing? Like I have a men's Bible study I'm dedicated to every week, and it's only a few guys. It's only like 6 or 7 of us, but we meet faithfully every week, and we have, and it really means something to every single person that comes to it. And it's like I'm kind of chained to that, So if I were to leave and go get a job somewhere, am I done there? You know what I mean? Am I done with that situation? Am I done with other situations I'm in? Even though they may not be as grandiose as whatever it might be in the future, that may be where God wants me to be. So it's like, it's hard to look and say, okay, well, I can go do this. I got big plans for whatever. Sometimes God only wants you working with those 4 guys that you're chained to each day. It doesn't have to be ministering to a whole giant congregation of people every Sunday. It could just be 4 guys. It could just be those 6 guys in my men's Bible study. It could be just, people I'm talking to on the daily and what I'm doing now. And, Jesus did pull a miracle. One of his biggest miracles was that he took 12 guys, just 12 guys, and changed the world. There's 2 billion Christians today, living today. And however all the generations of billions of people that have been saved through his work. It's 12 guys. That's it. So stop looking, always looking. I mean, we should look ahead, not saying that. But make sure you're done where you're at before you move on. Paul had to wait till he was done with what God wanted him to do. Because he changed that entire royal guard and all the people in that palace with the works that God put him there for him to do. So, anyways, I had to get that out. I know it's a crappy driving around video, and I'm hoping the audio works. So, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.